Here are the best WordPress blogs in no particular order that you don't want to miss. Number 1, Smashing Magazine. This is one of the most consistent and high quality publications around. Smashing Magazine works as kind of the gold standard for WordPress blogs. Long form content that dives deep into each subject they tackle is a mainstay. Whether you're a WordPress designer, developer, user, or some combination of all of those, you need to read Smashing Magazine. Number 2, the Pagely blog. You know who understands WordPress? Managed WordPress hosts. And that's just what Pagely is. But their blog isn't self-promotion at all. It's a valued resource covering business skills for professionals, designers, and more. Their marketing articles touch on topics that many of the best WordPress blogs don't. Even their posts on managed WordPress hosting aren't tied specifically to them and can be applied to multiple other hosts. All in all, Pagely's blog is worth a read. Number 3, Code and WP. Code and WP is a hub for WordPressers. Anyone involved in the pressing of words in any way can find something here. The art of blogging? Check. Business and monetization? Yep. Even productivity tips to make your WordPressing life easier. They also offer neat downloadables every so often that are helpful for their readers. Number 4, Katsu Code. They provide fantastic resources in general web development as well as design trends. All of the topics generally can be applied to WordPress. Number 5, Securi. Not only are they one of the most trusted security plugins in the WordPress world, they also have one of the best WordPress blogs out there too. When something happens in the WordPress world, Securi will have a blog post about it. You should check in occasionally to make sure you're up to date on the latest threats to your workspace and livelihood. Number 6, WordFence. You can never be too careful when it comes to website security, and having 2 go-to publications to stay informed is better than having 1, and that's exactly what WordFence is. Number 7, WP Lift. Designed to be accessible, WP Lift has a little bit of everything for the WordPress user. If you need to know about plugins, they probably have a write-up. If you want to see about certain themes, again, it's probably there. They cover security and general tips and even put together guides so that you can be the best WordPresser around. Number 8, ManageWP.org. Not exactly a blog, ManageWP.org is an aggregator of the best WordPress articles that have been published recently. Community submitted and voted on, the best articles tend to make their way to the top across all sorts of different categories. ManageWP is a great way to find some of the best WordPress blogs that you've never heard of. Number 9, Torque. Published by the top-end managed host, WP Engine, if it's worth talking about, you can bet that Torque has written about it. Daily posts from some of the WordPress community's top names make this one a guaranteed bookmark in your browser. Number 10, WP Tavern. This is one of the top news sources for WordPress because they are fast and accurate with what they report. In general, their community is strong and opinionated, and there could be some fantastic discussions in the comment sections. If you want to keep your finger on the beating pulse of our industry, WP Tavern is where to go. Number 11, Layout by Flywheel. If you notice a trend of managed WordPress hosts having great blogs, it's because they generally do. Flywheel is managed WordPress hosting aimed at designers, so their blog, The Layout, targets that same demo. Many of their articles are design best practices, tips to enhance the look and function of your WordPress site, and so on. But they also publish general WordPress tips too, and a lot are on the technical side, but broken down so that non-techies and right-brain people can understand. Number 12, the Yoast SEO Blog. Yoast is arguably the king of the kingdom of WordPress SEO. If Google does it, Yoast is on top of it too. And their blog then explains it all to you in understandable language with videos and tutorials and even infographics. With various series being published at different times, you might see an advice column one day and a use case the next, and then an explanation of why Yoast works the way it does the day after that. Number 13, WooCommerce. If you sell things using WordPress, you likely use WooCommerce. If that's the case, then you should subscribe to the WooCommerce official blog. Not only will you get development updates and know what's coming so you can prepare your store, they also publish lots of best practices and business tips that have been tested and tend to work really well with the software. Number 14, WP Beginner. This is pretty much the place to go for WordPress how-tos. If you want to know how to do it in a simple, easy to understand, step-by-step way, WP Beginner probably has an article on it. Depending on the problem, their recommended solution may be a plugin to get the job done, while others may dive into your PHP files. Number 15, WP Mayor. From beginners to advanced users, the team here has something for you. You may find out about a new plugin that makes your life easier, or get a tip that increases your e-commerce revenue threefold. Additionally, they keep a list of WordPress job boards for you, so if you're looking for a side gig or even a full-time career, you should consider tossing your vote to WP Mayor. Number 16, WPMU Dev. You may know them for their great set of premium WordPress plugins, but did you know they also publish one of the best WordPress blogs too? Problem solving is kind of their thing, and if it can happen to WordPress, they probably have a solution for it. And not just a hacky, good enough solution, but a down in the trenches, in-depth, you're never going to have to worry about this again kind of solution. Number 17, WP Shout. While there are tons of blogs out there focusing on the everyman WordPresser, WP Shout is one of the best WordPress blogs aimed at developers. They have quick guides for different topics, free courses you can run through, and they are always posting up new articles with goodies that will keep you clicking. Some of the best posts on WP Shout are small commentary blogs that provoke thought and enable discussion, then link out to the article that brought up the idea in the first place. Number 18, Ma.tt or Ma.tt. In 2003, Matt Mullenweg created WordPress, and this is his blog. Number 19, Kinston. Another managed WordPress host putting out amazing content, Kinston publishes one of the best WordPress blogs. It contains tips on PHP, backend development, front-end development, and design, plugin awareness, marketing, and even e-commerce. Some of the most intriguing content they do, though, is called Kinston Kingpin, a series of interviews with WordPress professionals like you. Number 20, Post Status. The show covers topics that other sites tend to back away from, such as WordPress and blockchain. Definitely worth a look and a listen. Number 21, Make.WordPress.org. This is the blog where you see what's going on with WordPress as it happens. You get Gutenberg updates, team meeting minutes so you can see what was talked about during the latest design team or community building meeting, and so on. It's not really a how-to kind of blog, but if you have interest in behind the scenes, Make WordPress Core is going to impress you. Number 22, Elegant Themes. How could we have a list of the best WordPress blogs without including the Elegant Themes blog? We may be a bit biased here, but we do our best to put out the best tutorials and resources we can for the WordPress community. If you have any questions or topics you're curious about, we very likely have something about it in our archives. And if we don't, we're always open to taking requests in the comments. So there you go. Those, in our opinion, are the best WordPress blogs to follow right now. What are some of the best WordPress blogs that you read that you think we should know about? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.